Hi, this is Professor Couture, and I'm here to present you with an overview of the course and an orientation to the syllabus. The syllabus is located, can be found on Blackboard by clicking on the syllabus link, which is in the course menu on the far left side. I will be preparing for your viewing an orientation and roadmap to Blackboard to assist you in finding the materials that I'll be referring to as we go through the syllabus. So here we are on page 1. Obviously, I am the instructor. My office hours on campus are listed here. I'm also available by appointment, and we can do appointments on video conference or in person. The textbook for this course is Siegel, the Core 7th edition. You must have MindTap access code, which means that you need to, in order to ensure that you have an access code, which you will need in order to access the book, you must buy a new product. If you buy a used textbook, there is a high probability that the access code will not work. So you have two basic options. One is totally digital, so that your textbook is only available online. You would not have a paper copy. That option, you would use the ISBN number, which is shown here, ending in 5773. If you are like me and need to have both a paper and an electronic copy, that option is available to you. The paper version is a loose leaf, so you'd have a notebook with all the pages, colored pages, as they appear in the textbook, and you would have online access through Blackboard. That option is using this ISBN number, I should say, ending in 6929. If you have any questions at all, I should have said this at the outset, feel free to email me, and my email is clearly noted here. I will be covering in this syllabus items that you need to be mindful of in your emails, but let's get started here. First of all, the table of contents for this syllabus is hyperlinked. So if you, for example, wanted to know what's this cautionary note on course content, if you link on it, it brings you right there. And I guess I'll start with that cautionary note. Studying crime and victimization, by its very nature, can involve situations, portrayals, discussions, depictions of subjects that can be very difficult and sensitive for some people, especially but not exclusively for those who may have experienced criminality either as a victim, a witness, an accused, offender, criminal justice professional, a family or friend. So we will be referencing materials in here that may include graphic and disturbing language and details. I need you to be aware of that and to use good common sense if discussing crime, sexual assault, homicide, other violent crimes. It is a topic that's going to be problematic for you, then we should talk and discuss what your best options would be. Okay, back to the beginning. So the description, the catalog description is here. This is a 100% online course. All of your materials, assignments, and videos are posted on Blackboard, and I will go through that in the Blackboard video. Unlike in a traditional classroom, you don't need to show up for class, but you do need to do more than log in to class. Your work is, your grade in this class is based upon the work that you submit according to the instructions which are given and by the due dates that are provided. Ordinarily, if you're taking a 3-credit course, you'd be in class for 3 hours a week, and at least according to accrediting board standards, spending at least 1 hour for each hour in class, which would mean 6 hours per week for a 3-credit class. I would suggest that you plan for at least 5 to 6 hours a week to do the required reading and to complete the assignments. Our typical course week, or our course week, will run and open on Monday. It will end on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You will have assignments, different kinds of assignments. It may be a discussion posting, it may be a discussion response, it may be a worksheet, it may be a case study. I'll go over the assignments with you so that you know what they are. Typically, you will have an assignment due by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. and a second assignment due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. The exam dates may differ slightly. They will be online exams, and all due dates are located in the course calendar schedule, which is at the very end of the syllabus. You will see in the course the course content module menu, on Blackboard, there is a questions forum. So if you have a question, please open the forum, type the question. In all likelihood, if you have a question, other students may have a similar question, and they would benefit from the question you ask and the answer that you receive. So I encourage you to do that. That forum, or the questions forum, is for course-related communications. Questions, concerns, need for clarification, and the like. It is not for personal, confidential, or proprietary information. If you wish to communicate with me on a personal, private, or confidential matter, please do so through email or in person. Even if you don't have a question on a given week, I encourage all students to sign up to get notifications of forum postings, question forum postings, so that you can see questions that other students have asked and the answers. What are we going to cover in this class? It's pretty, it will be interesting, but it will be challenging. The biggest challenge in crime theory is there's no single theory that explains all crime, how to prevent all crime, how to effectively respond to crime. There's no one theory that explains all crime victimization. So that can be frustrating for students. But there are lots of theories, and we will be covering those major theories. 7 major theories of crime that involve either sociological reasons, the way society is structured, or the way we identify ourselves within a society. There's also 2 theories that are based upon individual traits, either biological or psychological traits. And then there are conflict theories that look at critical explanations of why people commit crime and become crime victims. So those are the sociological grouping. There's the trait theory grouping. There's the conflict grouping. There is one sort of a combination. I'll call it a combo meal. It's called Integrated Developmental Theories of Crime, which is the last theory we will study, and that looks at crime from multiple perspectives, and pieces of other theories have been woven together to comprise the new and emerging developmental theories of crime. Among the things we'll look at is what's the difference between deviance and crime, delinquency in crime, how do we measure crime, and what are the primary sources of crime information. We will look at crime and victimization trends over the past 10, 20, 30, maybe even 40 years to see how property and violent crime has either gone up or gone down. We'll look at age, sex, race, ethnicity, and social class patterns, both in crime victimization, and in perpetration. We will also be applying the theory to try and understand, okay, if we believe a certain theory of why some people commit a crime, or a certain group of people, or even an individual has become involved in crime, what would be the appropriate way to prevent or control or effectively respond to that person to reduce the likelihood that he or she would continue to commit crime. We are hoping that our crime control policies result in the termination of criminal behavior. We don't want individuals to continue to commit crime. That's called recidivism. So it is, that's going to be what we're going to look at. My approach to crime theory, actually all my classes, is to encourage and empower you through a blend of support, challenge, and accountability. Learning doesn't happen quickly or easily, and oftentimes not on the first try. So it's hard, messy work, and I'm going to ask you to do hard, messy work and to work through it, to persevere. I am confident that you can do well in this class, having taught it for, I don't know, a couple dozen times, and you can be successful. If you do the work, if you access your resources, I know you will be successful. Some things that are warnings that I give to all students in my classes that are criminal justice majors: the importance of being aware of the access of social networking sites by prospective employers, internship sites, and also that those future possible employers or internship sites may ask your faculty for comments on their observations of what kind of student you were, what kind of person you were, what kind of criminal justice professional you are. So be mindful that you want to make a good impression on your faculty, and do your best work so that a good reference is going to come out of it. If you're interested in criminal justice, it's important, if you don't have a criminal record, that you don't get one. If you have any questions, we all make mistakes. Some of us make mistakes that come to the attention of law enforcement, and we may have a criminal record, but it's important that you make an appointment or to talk to me or have a video conference so that we can talk about it. All right, getting started. There are lots of resources. This syllabus hyperlinks all the resources that are available to you at Bridgewater State University. Bridgewater State University. There are resources particularly for students like yourselves that are learning online. I will ask you, if you have technology problems, that you contact the IT Help Desk or the Information Technology webpage. There are some things you will need. You will need to be able to access Blackboard, which means that you need to have a computer. You'll need current version of Microsoft Word, preferably Office 365. You need an active internet connection. I recommend either Google Chrome or Firefox as your browser. You need a computer that has audio-visual functions, a microphone and a camera, such as I'm using for some of these videos. We will be having some meetings which will be done online, and I'll provide information about what you will need in order to participate in that. It may be Adobe Connect. It may be actually through Blackboard, so you can hold off installing Adobe Connect at this point. Blackboard problems, again, information technology or IT support. The cautionary note on course content I already spoke about. So that's the beginning piece. I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to move into the next part of the syllabus.